Yolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy and welcome to another Let's Play. And today it's Saturday and it's not very exciting at the moment, but that gives me time to take care of the battle pass or the battle passes. And that also means that I quickly need to call back some miners and hopefully after they arrive back send them back there if I still can find mines while we have mining events running. But we will see about that. I need to dock that stuff. I got it before, and then we will see if we can continue mining in the same spots. In the meantime, I just pick up some alliance gifts, always welcome. And then let's see what we can do about some Armada packages. I always like the Zindi ones. I'm saving some of the rewards from the Zindi Armada packages for the tournament, because as we all know by now, on Christmas Eve the tournament start again. Will be very interesting to see, and also, if I got it correctly, as they announced it, we will get you can get officer tokens in the tournament store as well, and there's some special things in there for G7 players. Doesn't affect me in this case, but I'm quite sure our G7 players will be very happy about that. Although I cannot judge how helpful that will be to for them, because I'm not a G7 player yet, and I'm still far away from that. I'm still slowly working on Ops 70, but as I said, really slowly, because the material that I need for the buildings is still quite a lot. But that's why I still, for events and stuff, always pick all the stuff I can get from here. Let's also take my exo stuff. I can always use some battle exos, and I just realized that my language thing is up here again. But at least you learn some German in the meantime. But I quickly changed the language. that really is. I don't even realize mostly what the language is. Now that I'm speaking English and reading German on the screen, that's when I sometimes realize what's going on. But by just looking at the screen, playing, pressing buttons, and so, I sometimes do not realize what language is on. That really is. And I just filmed a German Let's Play here, but it was fast enough so that the miners can arrive. That's another good thing. I don't know this tablet stuff. This is really weird, because my other tablet is not that old. And I'm using it for all my other work here, as you know. But I need to use this tablet here for STFC, because otherwise we would have crashes all the time, and a lot of things would be much slower than they are now. And that's really weird, but it's the way it is. I took that bullet and bought a rather expensive tablet this month, so that's why there are no elite battle passes as well, but never mind. I can survive that. So, docked all the materials, done the Ferengi battle pass at least, and now I'm sending the ships out again to mine again. In the meantime, I know I have to go to the refineries, because I forgot to pick up something yesterday. That is not good, because I forgot those. Yeah, I'm getting older as well. But about the elite battle passes, don't worry. But if anybody ever thought about support for my work on STFC, you know that in the pinned comments at the latest there is a link for a good way for support in there if you ever wanted to use that. So just check that. And of course, I always take Christmas present. Just joking. But it was something that fit in. Today, I am not playing much at the later today I would just have the tablet standing here and just in the meantime click a button occasionally to do something, because I'm filming on Saturday, and Saturday is always my video preparation day for the next week. That means I have to plan the topics for my two main STFC channels, the English and the German one. Those obviously are pre-planned. So I have 2 filming days for those. Monday is the Germans and Wednesday is the English ones. And so they are all planned. And of course, today I will prepare the video descriptions and the thumbnails and everything, as well as the topics that I'm doing. And the Let's Plays are spontaneous stuff. Always depending what is in the events at the moment. What can I do for my usual tasks that I have to do, and so on and so on. No, I didn't want to get the hostile. Wanted to get the mine. And so the Let's Plays I cannot plan. I know a little bit what happens tonight on my small account because of the material spend event that's supposed to be in tonight. And so it will be a little bit more milestone-y for my small account tonight, because I can finally upgrade the Intrepid. I know that I will talk about 2 more ships that I just got on my small account, because the way of getting them is a little bit different nowadays than it was when I started this account here. And so I always do videos on those ships as well. And those are 2 of the 7 topics I'll do next week. So there's much more to plan today. And of course, I have to write scripts for my UK channel. I have to write scripts for my Zoo channel, etc., etc. And so that's how I spent the whole day today, hoping that I can finish all of that today, so that finally, after weeks, I can take a day off tomorrow, so that I really have a Sunday where I can relax a bit. And if you've seen my video yesterday, you know that I really hurt my foot, and walking is quite annoying at the moment. And I would love to be on the sofa, put up the foot, and not work too much. Obviously, I might work on some Let's Plays tomorrow, but besides that, I don't want to do anything. So I'm not promising Let's Plays for Monday, but I'm saying I might still be tempted to do them, but we'll see. But nevertheless, I really want that day off, so I will work a lot today. And so today it will just be the occasional button clicking. That's what I wanted to say about that one. And so let's quickly do my faction dailies as well. I haven't done them yet. And pick up the rewards for it. And then we need to check the factions again. How many credits do I have at the moment? Because in parallel to upgrading the buildings, obviously I'm still working on the credits to get the blueprints for the no, I didn't want to do that. For the epic 6-star ships, and here with the Klingons for the Crenshaw, I can get another 10 blueprints today. So let's just do that. There it is. We're still quite low with 370 of 650, but I will need time to get all the buildings done, and so in time I should have the blueprints for an epic 6-star ship, so that will be fine. You know, with the ships that were not my priority, like the Scimitar and the Enterprise, I'm ahead of the Crenshaw at the moment because of the luck of the exchanges for the Armadas. I will do the rest of the factions later, otherwise it would be just tons of clicking. But so you can see that. Let's see what building it suggests to build, and that's none that I really want at the moment. What I really want to do are these, but they also still need the R&D department. I really need some ore for that one, and I need some Sigma par steel. So, but the par steel is just enough to do that. So I have to do something on that front as well. And then time after time we will upgrade buildings. But as I said, it will take quite some time until I will go to Ops 70. So in the meantime, we can just have a look for some other buildings. I upgraded enough officers to continue with a mess hall now, and we can continue there. And still we have research to do, and let's have a quick look at the combat research. Is there anything we can do at the moment where I have enough material that is not ore? Yeah, that's fine. We can just continue this one. Yeah, research is very important, so I always try to do enough research here, and we anyway have to spend something, and we got some of the crystal back that I spent. But this was a TRIT event. As you can see now on top, I need pastille events. But comes time, comes events. Talking about events, the Chronicle of the Ascendant. What do we have to do this time? Spend directives, yeah. Solar outpost will be something we could do. The other directives are unfortunately a bit bad and spend material, but for that we need to find something that we can upgrade. So that's not that easy. And the other events, let's have a look what's running. Oh yeah, I still have to do the 11 days of Christmas today. So let's quickly have a look where we need to go. Who served as Deep Space Nine Chief Medical Officer? That's Julian Bashir, and that means one hostile in Utoka. Let's see, where is Utoka? But for that, it's always easy to use the bookmark section, because you can just type in the system that you're looking for. There it is. And it's the next day already, so in this case, shouldn't be too crowded and not too many hunting those hostiles anymore. That's the good thing when your time to play is a bit later than that of the others. And so will be easy to get. Oh, that was stupid. Stupid as hell. But at least there were a lot of mines in that system where I just took my ship out. Yeah, that's what I said yesterday. Talking and clicking buttons. That's the thing with being able to multitask. I'm the absolute stereotype of a man with regard to multitasking. But we still get that done. So let's recall. That's done. Today we got some officer depot tokens, which we can spend for this other event as well. But I don't have too many of those at the moment, I guess. And still working on Kirk. I could have pressed the plus button as well. Want to get some more shots for Kirk to get him upgraded more, because I'm using him a lot. So that's where some of those go to at the moment. And at least that scored some points as well. So with these, we got something done in the Chain of Command event in the Chronicle of the Ascendant. I mean, overall, the whole thing is kind of heroic, which usually means pay. And so I never completed any of these SMS because they're requiring so much that it's not possible. And once again, we have upgrade ships and spend materials. We had upgrade ships, wasn't that yesterday? So how many times am I supposed to do that with the same materials? So heroic automatically means pay, so I just ignore that. I do what I can to maybe get some milestones done, get some of the tokens that you can earn there, and that's it. So I will not get any Esri shards from that one. I had that in another event as well. And so, yeah, that's the way it is. That's life. And so we will just have to survive that. And the outpost frontier is Romulan now, which means we need to send out my ships once more to another outpost strike. In this case, next to Romulan space. But first of all, I need to... No, it's the correct crew. So Romulan, where are you? Here we go. Let's just go to a level 60 system once again and let that just run to score in that a little bit. And I forgot to send that out again. So, and in the meantime, the miner has arrived back in stateside, so we can put it on a mine again. And let's just park here. Do the Borg solo outpost. From my point of view, those are so far the easiest for me all the time. When I did the Borg solo outpost, my ships got the least damage. I can do the others as well, but those usually are the easiest. Of course, it only also depends on your research and everything. If you are better off with others of those outposts, but with my research, my ships, my officers, etc., these outposts are the most convenient ones for me. Those Borg outposts here, and so I'm not angry that we have to do them today for this outpost event, and so I just will conquer this outpost and then let it run for another 6 hours, which also suits my work schedule for today, that my biggest ship is unavailable to do something else, which I will have to do later tonight still, because I still have to do my dailies. But I'm not that time capped with the event reset, because my dailies I can do after event reset, so that's not a big issue. So I don't need to do that now, so I really can spare the cube there in the outpost while I'm working, and then I'll do the few hunting dailies then later tonight, after the outpost is done and after my work is finished with all the script writing, etc., what I told you earlier. And so that's fine, and it's not a big issue. But there's not much more in kind of big events that I need to do today. Yeah, I didn't want to do that again, because I just have to ignore that mostly. And otherwise, I still have to go out with a Voyager a little bit, but that's a 2-minute thing. On my other account, the New Start account, this Voyager event, of course, is really annoying. Yesterday, when I was on it again, because it really takes time, I also said, yeah, I should do some torture video on my Let's Play for some masochist viewers, where for 2 hours I will hunt Hirogen, because it at least takes me 2 hours to get that event done with no Voyager on that small account, just with a Saladin. And yeah, that really would be a torture video. I just said that to my alliance yesterday. Yeah, and here on this one, yeah, I just sent out the Voyager for 2 minutes and the event is done. Life can be so different on different ops levels. It's really hilarious. 2 hours versus 2 minutes. So that's done. Let's see, do we want to do some upgrades? We can. Not absolutely necessary on a 60, but I don't have too much of these thingies. But let's do a little bit, get a little bit of bonus. And for the next 6 hours, the 2 ships will be out there doing their job. Talking about job, I really plan to keep it a bit shorter today. Yesterday the video was much longer, but I told you about the workload I still have today, and so that's already the point. I know that not many have discovered this channel yet, so if you know people in your alliance or on your server where you think, oh, they should visit, I really would appreciate if you spread the word a little bit. It's very different than my other channel with all the short explanation videos, but maybe this is someone's cup of tea, and so I really would appreciate your support here. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.